I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Doomsday Aftermath. Tonight we are rejoining the party as they are getting some breaking news. There is a rash of thefts that have occurred at the metropolis. Uh, damn it, the Institute for Technology, MIT, and the items that have gone missing are the materials needed to make a large particle collider, not unlike the hadron collider, and um, as that is being reported, you guys get a rather urgent message from one of your rookies, one of your trainee hero vigilantes that was with you just before the whole name change and fallout. And as they are phoning in an emergency, they say, "You gotta help me, it's bad." And then you just hear the sickly sound of the bones in their neck breaking, and the line goes dead.
And Deep Knight, after hearing that, Sora says, "Well, I assume he has his neck snapped, depending on what I've just heard."
Everybody just stands and looks at you, and they're horrified at what they just heard. into silence.
I'm gonna go kick the shit out of Bane.
Let's go. Let's
Again.
yeah, no, let's break his legs.
Again.
Remember that time when I was like, hey, we should cripple him, we should break his legs so that he
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, I remember, and then I did it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that totally happened.
nobody let me cripple him.
Wait a minute. You
He has a
all.
red lantern ring.
So, are you saying that Bane fellow from the meeting?
The meeting.
Sorry, out of character, I don't know what to call it.
The Lantern Summit, the Red Lanterns weren't there other than Guy Gardner and the rest of them when they like came and attacked, but
Yeah, but he was mentioned.
oh, yeah, that way.
Yeah. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of him again.
I'll try and get my bubbles around him.
That sounds way less intimidating than you think it does. And
And Eve Knight's just sort of staring at the other saying, I didn't mean it to sound intimidating.
still, like every superhero has like some kind of not necessarily catchphrase, but like for justice and all of that, and you're like, I'm gonna get my bubbles around them. It sounds very soft.
That wasn't my catchphrase.
You're fucking 10-ply, bud.
That's totally gonna be your catchphrase now. There's gonna be shirts with Deep Night on them. I'm gonna get my bubbles around them, and then so you
And
guys.
Eve Knight sort of like leans in and says, I pray that is not what my catchphrase becomes.
uh, it's better than spaghettios, and so you guys have trackers on like all of your rookies, so like where he is right now.
Yeah, I'm boxing everyone up, and then off we go.
Okay. You are like crazy fast. So you get there, and what you see is that this particular rookie was engaged in patrolling the dangerous dock areas of Gotham, and as they were, just on routine patrol, just making sure that none of the mafia were like stealing anything that they weren't, contracted to steal via like, you know, legal means. If you know what I mean, like how
That is
they get actual like, you know, contracts from people to like show up and not do work for construction jobs and stuff like that. It's like that. So he was just making sure that there wasn't any like Tommy gun style, robberies going on. He wasn't even trying to get involved with like, all of the more above ground gray area stuff that they operate in, but he ran afoul of a ship that happens to have been the target of the Red Lanterns for a very specific reason. The Red Lanterns are not allies, but they're also against the Black Lanterns for like obvious reasons of their own. And you guys come upon a scene that you're going to have to decide what you want to do about, because down here at the docks, you find Bane, and he is fighting a cloaked figure that you recognize instantly. It's Batman. But before you can just run in and start helping Batman beat down Bane, because that would be, brilliant, uh, you notice
That's a lot of bees.
it's the killer bees. You notice that Batman is moving less fluidly than normal, though still very skilled and extremely powerful, and that's when you realize, that it's not just that he's old and hurt and all of that. This Batman suddenly uses a black energy to shield himself as Bane tries to spew red hot lava blood onto him, and the black shield comes up, and you see his face half rotted off and skeletal, and the Black Lantern symbol where the bat symbol should be. This is Black Lantern Batman, and he is even more deadly than regular Batman.
And Deep Knight starts standing there, just sort of like very frustrated at this, says, "Gosh dang it! Oh!"
Batman, what the fuck did you do? It's been less than 24 hours. Hello?
Yeah, he doesn't respond. He's fighting
Yeah,
Bane.
I know, just yelling at him.
Yeah. Yeah, he just keeps fighting Bane. They're going at it.
Yeah. I vote we kick the shit out of both of them. Anyone else?
Yeah, kind of the only way to go.
I'd rather not have an incident similar to the one that happened with with the Queen and King of Atlantis.
December 10th, 2021, the Gotham Harbor incident.
And Kite Man doesn't even know why he's here.
Oh my god, Kite Man, get out of here.
Yeah, he flies off.
Either of them can pop you like a grape. I've used that one a lot.
When you said you were boxing everyone up, I like to imagine Kite Man was there and was just too nervous to like say anything.
Didn't want to be a bother.
And you got there so fast, it's like, Kite Man would like to leave now.
And Deep Knight, sort of like cracking his neck a bit, says, "Alrighty then. Who's first to dive to the abyss?"
Me? It's me.
Alrighty then. And Deep Knight,
Stop.
what?
Don't turn around.
Who's saying that?
It's not Jiminy Cricket.
Yes, I can tell by the gruff voice.
That's not me.
And Deep Knight sort of like puts one and one together and says, "This isn't this version of Batman. This world's version of Batman, is it?"
Well, yes, it is. I'm not.
And Deep Knight sort of like is very confused at this point and says, "Does anyone else see the person behind me?"
I thought we were done with the Who's Batman stuff.
Look, I didn't have time to put my costume on, so just stay facing that way.
Wait, are
Uh,
you bare naked?
Well,
a
no, I
couple.
didn't just rip my clothes off and be like, oh, I'm not wearing my costume, but I needed to get down here when I saw you guys coming this way on my tracker. I mean, I'm not tracking you. And so I got down here as fast as I could because you guys are crazy fast, and I didn't have time to change. I'm not Clark. I mean Cal. I mean Superman.
Uh, at least two of us have seen the real Batman's face. Am I coming through?
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure Great King Rat definitely has, and I'm pretty sure I have.
Look, just don't look at me, all right? I
All
have
right.
I have some exposition for you.
All right, go ahead.
The Batman from this world died fighting Doomsday, just like you guys all feared. I fought Doomsday in my world and had my back broken, and that's also when I came across the dark dimension uh, dorks and was able to use their technology to come to a world where all of the people who were killed in my world weren't killed, but I got tossed into this shit world instead. So now I want to use their technology to get out of here, and that is why I have stolen the technology from this world that can replicate it. But I need your guys' help.
I think that you're also an evil Batman, and the reason you're so adverse to being looked at is because it's very apparent by the way you appear.
No,
And that not only are you
I shaved my goatee off right away.
and that not only are you not working towards our best interest, you're trying to send our world, probably the closest to falling into the dark universe, over the edge, but through manipulation.
Are you sure you're not the world's greatest detective?
Uh, I don't know. The vacancy just opened up, didn't it?
Well, clearly
Apparently, it's been open a while.
you could tell I'm Bruce Wayne because of your scent abilities. So like, you know, I'm Bruce
Don't
Wayne. I'm a good guy.
that don't mean shit. Show me your face.
Damn it! Don't look at my face.
Gonna look at his face.
All right. As you turn to look at his face, you can see that this Batman has been badly disfigured uh, to the point of looking like Deadpool or someone like that.
It's a mix of the appearance and also the way you reacted to that accusation.
Yes, well, you know what comes next now.
Yeah, actually, make a make a will save. That super beats my shit. I don't think I can barely get that high, but it's unlikely.
It took me a long time to master my willpower.
tie, baby.
Yeah, but it goes to
Yeah.
the guy who's making the save.
What? I'm on the call. Hell yeah.
But now I throw down smoke bombs, bombs, and I disappear.
Bye, Bruce.
And Deep Knight still turned away from the scene and says, "Did you look at him?"
I did, and I almost, this would have been very funny, teleported him right between the fighting Batman and Bane.
Well, it seemed like he didn't want to fight them, so what would be the point?
Uh, just gonna gesture at the boiling morass of fucking death energy and like blood magic that's going on between those two idiots. Yeah,
Well,
fake Batman's not up to snuff either.
while we're doing stuff, I am gonna suit up because of the Red Lantern blood shit.
Good idea.
Viv,
And Deep Knight, using his Blue Lantern power, is going to mist up the area so as to give the group advantage using
Oh,
the
hell yeah, it's time to slime light this shit.
yes, sort of like using the power of hope to cover the group.
Okay. Uh, as as you guys are doing all of this, um, you look up and you see Bane broken, held by Batman, who flies up into the air. He's just hovering there, looking down at you now, though.
Hey, Bruce.
makes our job easier.
He drops Red Lantern Bane into the water to let him drown.
And Deep Knight sort of like, "I'll help Bane. He doesn't deserve to be drowned."
Yeah, don't rush yourself.
Well, Deep Knight heads into the water to save Bane.
That is a very noble thing you just did. You dive down to save Bane. It
That,
it
that's
takes
what.
it takes you a little bit, but it it'll happen and you'll have been a true hero. But while you're under the water, under the waves, you know, trying to rescue Bane, uh, Bat, uh, Lantern Man, uh, he puts up his Black Lantern shield and flies towards you guys at lantern speeds.
Uh,
Yeah, blam lantern.
yeah. Do I have the time to
Bat
just fucking
Lantern!
Do you have the time to what?
pick up Wayne and just like fastball special him into the oncoming Batman?
Yes.
I want to do that because
Um,
I think it'd be funny.
Wayne, do you like object or do you just
No.
okay?
Fastball special. I'll go full pink.
Yeah, so as you launch towards the Black Lantern, your Pink Lantern shell is barely able to withstand as a swarm of Black Lantern bat constructs like come flying off of him and attack you. Your shield holds enough to like keep you from being damaged, but in the ensuing uh chaos of all of the wings and everything, you lose sight of Black Lantern Man, and he is also uh like you got none of you see him. He's using his ninja skills to somehow like hide in plain sight from you. Scylla, Viv, do you guys have any actions?
Uh, uh, none that I would like to declare at this time.
Okay. So all of a sudden, Tremor, behind you, Bat Lantern uh appears and like tries to karate chop you, but you're like so strong that you just kind of shrug it off. But as you turn around and punch him, he just raises his Black Lantern ring and shields himself, and your punch like cracks the lantern shell, but it doesn't you know
Yeah.
fuck up Bat Lantern.
I'm gonna literally teleport behind him while he's occupied. I'm way up in the fucking air right now.
Okay.
And gonna try to get into that shell of his.
So as
Uh-oh.
yeah, as you try to use your ring, you find out really quickly that there's like levels of control over the rings, and although you have, you know, enough love and everything to be a sapphire lantern, um you are not a master of it like, you know, Hal Jordan at the end of his Green Lantern career versus a, you know, opposed to the beginning of it. Like, you know, just a clear difference in mastery over the ring. And so Black Lantern Man here, he is very attuned with his ring, and so you uh, you know, use like a jackhammer or a drill or, you know, whatever out of your Pink Lantern construct to try and like chisel through his shield, but he like turns it around on you and runs you over with a Black Lantern bus. Sure, you know, maybe you have like some Pink Lantern energy over your claws and all of that. Either way, you get run over by a Black Lantern bus. Busted. And it just like, you know, it knocks you down and into a wall, but you're fine. And Deep Night, you reach Bane, but he's like completely unconscious.
And Deep Knight, using his hope powers, makes sure to help make sure he doesn't drown further by sort of like giving him a sort of oxygen sort of bubble
Yeah.
and sort of starts heading up to the surface, but make sure to get out of the way of to to avoid encountering the Black Ring Batman.
Yeah. So you go to the other side of the docks where the fighting isn't, and start to check on Bane. But the first thing that you realize is you are going to have trouble giving him CPR because he's spitting up lava blood, and like every time you would go to do a chest compression, he just spits up more lava blood.
Well, in that case, he's going to using his hope powers once again. He's going to sort of allow it to be sort of like a sort of CPR device. You know those tubes that you stick down the throat,
Mm-hmm.
so people who are having trouble breathing can breathe.
A
Yep.
So it's like
ventilator.
to spit out the water.
Yeah. So you do that, but it turns out that his red lantern lava blood destroys your constructs pretty quickly, and so you keep trying, and like he's still unconscious, but as that's going on, uh, the Black Lantern Batman turns towards Tremor and uh, uses a giant Black Lantern rock hammer to smash into you. It doesn't like deal any more damage. It's just funny. So he like
So
bruises
what?
you, but you're still up.
So what's keeping you here, Bruce? Is it the nagging sense of failure?
He turns towards you and tries to talk, but you see that his mouth has been, what's left of it, has been sewn shut.
You wanna? I can. I'll cut that for you, but you gotta be cool for like 4 seconds. I will also be cool.
He just uses his Black Lantern power to create shadow clones of all of you that you have to fight.
All right.
Except for he mixes it up. You
Oh
have
no.
you have to fight Tremor. Tremor has to fight Viv, and Viv is fighting you.
Gonna try to Trigon Shadow Tremor here and just fucking sheet applied.
I feel like I have
Also, lucky.
fight.
Luck. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, I've seen Viv get shot enough to know I think I have the easiest fight here.
Yes, but this Viv already comes preloaded with rock shattering bullets.
Alright. I come preloaded with punch.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, this Viv is like the most dangerous Viv you could possibly fight versus you. All of her attacks like deal extra damage to you, and all of that.
Right.
And Viv, of course, you're up against a very stealthy, very speedy, uh, rat, and of course, Great King Rat. You're up against the strongest Avenger.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put him in the easy bake oven.
That's it. You're going in the easy bake oven.
I'm gonna try to apply heat.
Okay, and so, Viv, what are you going to do as the Great King Rat, is stealthily trying to run at you and attack you?
Viv's already been killed.
Right.
Oh, muted. I'm gonna ready my gun back to back with Scylla.
All right. And you try to fire at Great King Rat, but he's like, really fast, faster than a speeding bullet.
Yeah.
And bullets are crazy fast.
That's why I bring Scylla these days to the heavy lifting, because I'm kind of a fighting crap out at this point.
Yeah, and it's only when Great King Rat gets close enough that Scylla raises her sword and blocks his attack, and then, you know, attacks back and manages to kind of drive off his initial attack before he hides again to come at you. We skip over to Tremor and Viv. Tremor, you go to punch Viv only to find that she actually has like a slew of technology available to her, and one of them is a slider, like what Deadpool used to employ, where he could like teleport like 6 feet away and everything. And I know, Viv, that you have other means of doing all of this, but this one is using an actual device that can give her a reaction to just slide out of the way of a melee attack. And so she slides 6 feet away and opens fire on you with rock crushing rounds, and you get your arm up with like a rock shield that you quickly pull up from the concrete by the docks, and as your arm forms like a shield, she like shows you the deadly power of her ammunition by just like shredding it and shattering it in a matter of seconds, as 3 or 4 bullets rip into it and just reduce it to rubble and pebbles. And then Great King Rat. Uh, Tremor punches you into a black hole.
Aw, man.
But
Sorry, I thought people were just processing the stupid thing I said.
Oh,
you said
Uh, oh, I said as a power move, I put it all back fully reformed.
nice.
Like the stuff that gets just destroyed, I can just make solid again.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, she does shatter it and bust it up, and you're just like, ugh, bring it on. I can do this all day.
Yeah.
actually, uh, Drinking Rat's not going to even attempt to fight Tremor because he knows Tremor. Can I switch my action to teleporting my friends around to make this what is it called? Mirror matches?
Yeah.
Echo Fighters.
Yeah. Now it's Viv versus Viv, GKR versus GKR, and Tremor versus Tremor.
Okay. Viv, all of a sudden you see Shadow Viv. Uh, she was still prepared for the Rockman, and you get an opening. What do you do?
Well, knowing me and knowing what I am, I'm gonna plug myself in the temple. Sorry, I'm gonna plug that Viv in the temple, just for clarification.
Oh, I was gonna say that's a weird ending to Viv's story, but okay. Well, it's been real, but
No, I shoot her in the temple, not me.
okay. So you're gonna shoot the you that is her, that is not you.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and just roll your attack.
All right, I'll just roll in. Normal shot. Here we go. Wow, and get like a 3.
Yeah. So you go to shoot Viv, but like I said, she's got a lot of technology that you don't always use, but she's using, and so she uses her anti-bullet shielding to anti your bullet,
I see.
and Tremor. Tremor is about to land a huge punch on you. You get your shield in the way, which manages to like block his punch and shatter it. But now you have an opening. What do you do? Tremor's like, I plugged myself in the temple.
I made a whole fighting game allegory, but I just punch him.
Oh, damn it. Do we keep missing all your good shit?
Apparently,
Damn it.
I'm in
I,
the
I
allegory.
was I was just like, if we're keeping up the fighting game references, I perfect parry into forward A.
You're punishing his lazy neutral.
As long as you don't keep low kicking him in the corner, we'll be fine.
Meanwhile, Deep Knight is trying to find a way to
Ooh,
be
I
able
do not punch him.
to perform CPR without the lava blood trying to kill him, and also just sort of like maybe like figuring out, trying to like rotate him so as to like to have the water spill out of his throat. It's like something like that.
Yeah.
I love the mental image that Deep Knight like sees all this shit going on at the other end of the dock, and it's just like, I'm gonna keep doing CPR.
Yeah, well, it's far more important to save a deadly villain controlled by an evil rage ring than, like, save his allies. Come on now.
Just fucking
Punch.
spitting Bane like a centrifuge to try to get him to spit up all the water.
He's
And,
not doing it.
Grab him by his legs and just
and Deep Knight, no worries. We know that you're doing what a hero does. You're saving
yeah,
lives.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, just like it in the drawn version, just having the mirror matches going on in like the far background of the panel.
Yeah, it does, make for a funny image, but
I
Red
do not
Lantern
see
Bane
it.
deserves to live too.
Yeah, I'm not denying that.
Besides, you wanted to break his kneecaps, not kill him entirely.
Well, the original option was kill him entirely, and then I got talked down to kneecaps.
Kneecaps was already a compromise. All right. So Great King Rat leaps out of the shadows at you, but you smelled him, and so you have a moment. What do you do?
You miserable little coward. I've been dying to do this. I'm gonna blast him point blank with like just wild sonic magic. Like windows will shatter on warehouses 100 meters from here from what I'm about to do to this fucking guy's face. He knows himself a little too well. He knew where he was coming from. He knew the angle. He knew the way that he would jump at somebody his size.
Right, right. Like the exact path you would take, all of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you turn and kamehameha him uh in the face, and you basically blow the top half of his body apart. He disappears in a poof of black smoke.
I'm gonna teleport over to Deep Knight and get that done so we can have 4 fighters instead of 3.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
So Scylla goes to slice the Shadow Viv, but Shadow Viv turns and shoots Scylla, not like seriously injuring her, but incapacitating her for this fight. And Viv,
She's clutching her shoulder.
yeah, and Viv, as Shadow Viv turns to shoot at you, this new threat, you're forced to like dodge and get out of the way, and um, so like defensively, it's kind of a draw between the two of you right now. Viv or Tremor, the other Tremor and you just start like slug festing, like punching each other like two heavyweights that are just going at it in the middle of the ring. He swings wildly with a huge right haymaker. You come at him with a left uppercut. He double hammer fist down onto the top of your head. You give him a tickle in the ribs. Uh, but the booming sounds of the rocks, hitting each other, and the pebbles flying everywhere like little bits of shrapnel are testament to the mighty forces at work as these two juggernauts collide in a battle of behemoths. It's like Butterbean versus Mike Tyson in his prime, just an unstoppable force versus an immovable object. It's the Rock and the Hard Place fighting each other, and not the president, the Rock, different Rock, and as you guys are fighting, uh, Great King Rat, what do you do to help out Deep Knight?
I think we're both the what's the word? Healing kind of lantern. Let's just both fucking irradiate the dumbass with everything we got in that sort of ballpark.
Wait, did you just say human kind of lantern?
Healing.
Oh, healing. Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, like, neither of you are that.
No.
Like, Bane is, neither of you are. But yes, healing, yes.
Deep Knight sort of looks to Great King Rat and says, "I'd be careful. His red lantern blood has some funny effects with other lantern energies. And when I mean funny, I mean they literally melt."
You're thinking too literally. Just 45-degree angle. We're both gonna stand here and fucking blast him with healing energy until he is okay or dead.
Deep Knight sort of just looks at you and says, What, what happened to the whole virtues of being nice?"
I mean, if you get that blood on you, you will die. So we are gonna do everything within our ability to try and heal him. But I don't want you to have to lose a limb to keep living because you decided to save Bane.
Isn't it in a hero's duty to save a life?
Of course, and that's what we're doing. Now shut up and start blasting.
Okay. Deep Knight, sort of using his concentrated abilities of both the clear and hope, starts pouring it onto Bane with healing energies.
Fucking dual fisting, half pink lantern, half magic.
Half elemental.
Yeah, as your healing magic helps, the ring on his hand turns to just a dull copper. It no longer holds the power of the red lantern, and his suit turns back into normal, and he says, "You healed me. Why?"
Nobody deserves to die. Not like that. There's a good person in you somewhere, and I swear to God, one day I'm gonna find it.
The rage that ring gave me was too much.
I could absolutely see that, yeah.
For
And
saving me, there is something you should know.
Oh?
Guy Gardner and Atrocitus uh, are coming. They they are going to destroy the Black Lanterns by destroying this planet.
oh god, we need that is something you shouldn't do. If anything, I think that would make the whole Black Lantern thing worse because more dead bodies means a lot of Black Lanterns. That's about right. Yes?
Yeah, and the mechs are still ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
So, Deep Nightar looks at the battleground and says, "Should I probably help with dealing with the Black Batman, Black Lantern Batman?"
We got a more pressing thing, and also he can't maintain those if he ain't in line of sight. So he's still nearby somewhere.
Right. Time to do a little investigating about where to find him.
Uh, help us with the doubles first, will you? You want Tremor or Viv?
I Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. And
I'm
he
gonna put you by
points at
Viv.
Viv.
All right. Teleporting him there, and then getting ready to intervene. Small, but to give Tremor the edge in his fight next turn.
They've now turned into WWE wrestlers. They're doing that thing where like one of them grabs them in like a guillotine choke and then like goes to pick them up to like body slam them, and the other one like gets down and then like reverses it and puts them in a full Nelson, but then they kick out of that and like they keep switching up like who's got the upper hand.
Well, then let's let Wayne be the steel chair in this WWE match.
You heard him, Tremor. Pick him up and bash him over the other Tremor's head.
Fastball special.
Doing it.
And Deep Night, of course, is going when he's teleported onto. He's going to body the dark clone,
Wait, what are you going to do?
as in uh, as in pile pile drive onto the Viv clone.
You're gonna attempt to grapple. Okay. Uh, what are you doing, Great King Rat?
Um, Probably just covering himself in pink lantern energy and just whatever wild magic comes out of him in the moment. Make himself into a destructive missile to be thrown through.
Okay. Uh,
I got the full pink lantern set. He
yeah.
can just turn himself into a fucking drill shape and get launched at the speed of light almost into the sky.
Yeah. So, um, as you're doing that, uh, Deep Night, you run up and try to grapple Shadow Viv, but like I said, she's got a teleportation device. Any melee attack, she just teleports 6 feet away as a reaction, and then she shoots Viv, and this time she actually shoots Viv. Viv, you are now dazed.
And
Gotcha.
after realizing this, Deep Night then decides to bubble beam hit her.
Okay, so Great King Rat, what? Go ahead and roll for your magic attack.
Sure thing. Here's hoping.
No, that's Deep Knight's job. You're loving.
That's 20.
Yeah. So what you managed to do is temporarily daze Tremor, but he's not destroyed. Uh, but in his dazed state, you guys have a much better chance. He does, however, backhand you to the ground after like a little bit of dazing him, so like you're not on him anymore. You guys are, both facing off against him again. And Viv, how do you respond to getting shot?
Uh, Cursing, probably. Also, I should shoot them.
All right, go ahead and roll to shoot.
I'm not really doing good on these whole rolling thing you're asking me for.
Yeah, yeah. So it turns out that Viv knows like all of your, shooting techniques and everything, and manages to get out of the way. But Deep Knight, go ahead and roll your bubble blast.
Doing just that. If a 20's not going to hit, an 18 certainly won't.
Yeah. So you try to blast Viv with the bubbles, but she manages to get her shielding up in time, and Shadow Tremor uh, uses his uh, super strength to cause a minor earthquake, which breaks this part of the dock, and it starts to fall off into the water, but like slowly, like how there's time.
So I can attack again?
No, it's Tremor and Great King Rat's turn.
Ah, all right.
Any weaknesses you didn't disclose?
Hit him really, really hard.
Okay, Goku.
I also really like Ben and Jerry's.
Well, yeah, but who doesn't? Fish food's where it's at.
Great King Rat's turning up the heat and softening Shadow Tremor. Reducing his stones to liquid. Hopefully. Maybe not.
You're gonna magic him?
Actually, you know what? These days, we got him on a back foot. Let's hurt him physically.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not. Sun Girl.
So yeah. Let's knock 4 off of that to 28. Am I still coming through?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure. Because yeah, my toughness is only a 13.
I'm being abused.
Can't
Yeah,
always be the wizard.
of course I'm stabbing you with the pointy end.
Oh fuck the pointy end. Pointy end to what?
This fight would have been very funny if it just turned into fastball specials back and forth.
Yeah, I just throw you and then immediately I'm on the other side to catch you and throw you again.
No, just like you throw him and then Dark Tremor non-consensually fastball specials Wayne back at you.
They play hot potato with the rat. Okay, so that looked like an attack though, not a magic thing. So you were just
Just hitting
physically
him.
attacking, yeah, and Shadow Tremor uh is actually a lantern construct, so he has a much lower toughness than that, and you managed to shatter some of the construct, which like you see visibly weaken it.
Gonna So because he's a lantern construct, he's got to be physically connected to the ring still.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna trust Tremor to finish the job and start following that trail back.
Okay. And Viv and Deep Knight.
I think it's time to continue to shoot my gun.
Happiness is a warm gun.
No.
Bang,
All right,
bang, shoot, shoot.
let's roll higher than like a 5.
Only
No.
if that gun's
Hey,
accompanied
that works
by
way
a,
better for me. That's a critical hit.
Only if that gun's a what?
Accompanied with some stew.
Hmm.
Why do you spell kinetic like that?
Huh?
Why do you spell kinetic like that?
Because it's not kinetic, it's kinetic. It's Barbie's husband's thing.
Yeah, you shoot a Barbie doll out of it.
It's from Connecticut.
Connecticut Ken.
Yeah.
The Connecticut Ken connection.
Also,
Oh,
isn't that like what they call a male Karen is a Ken? So maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like a Karen attack, but from a guy.
It turns you into a Karen. It gives you that disposition against your will.
All right, so you shoot Viv. Were you going for the same called shot as before?
To the head? I mean, it's a crit, so yeah, basically.
Yeah. Well, then now you get to roll the damage. Oh, wait, that's
Well,
right. You can't because you don't have a target.
yeah, I mean, I can throw up the DC. It's 28.
Oh, my shit ain't that high. So, you managed to shoot Viv in the head, and she drops and shatters and goes down. Tremor, what do you do about Tremor?
What?
I'm getting Tremor to fight Tremor.
Oh boy, I'm not coming through.
Oh dear.
Now you are. Now you are. We can hear you.
Yeah, punched in the jaw. Never mind. That's the second 5 in a row I've rolled.
Who taught you how to roll?
Oh no. Can I like theoretically extra effort and go for the other?
Yeah.
Nice.
It doesn't even have to be theoretically. You can just actually do that.
Yeah.
Get him.
I
Get him.
Yeah, I'm going to untarget Sun Girl though, like from the actual map.
Yeah, it's probably best.
And yeah, I'll just throw the damage on there and let you. It's also a 28.
Yeah. That works best. Oh, I have a plus 30. No, I'm kidding. So you smash the Tremor. Um, it shatters into pieces, and as it does so, Great King Rat, you see the Black Lantern Man. Uh, he was flying, hovering in a dark shadow of an alley.
Black Lantern rings don't have infinite energy. They have to go recharge eventually, like all rings, right?
Correct.
And mimicking the powers of three of arguably the strongest people on the planet probably didn't help.
Uh, Likely.
All right, going in to attack him, like just going for it, trying to make a bright display of it so that the others know where to come look for Wayne's body.
Okay. Uh, so as you are uh attacking the Black Lantern, he puts up some minor resistance as far as you know, putting some obstacles in your way, etc. But uh you quickly blow past those, and you guys, fight back and forth a little bit, but that is when an old friend, Black Lantern Superman shows up and just knocks you on your ass with a speed of Black Lantern light. Just blam out of nowhere, and you're on the ground, and then you just see the two Black Lanterns and then Black Lantern Wonder Woman, and it's like the iconic big three shot of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, except for they're all Black Lantern. So like it's even cooler or less cool, either which way.
Gonna say one thing and then leave because you can't really,
Yeah.
I don't like any of our chances against all three of them at once. Just a general statement to the three of them. Your kids miss you terribly.
Ouch.
And then teleport
Roll-
away.
Roll for insight.
Their whole power base is like pretty strongly linked to not having any emotions at all. It's nowhere near getting to Batman, but the other two are kind of open books.
Yeah, so you can tell that Superman like didn't know he had a kid, and Wonder Woman like feels a twinge of like something, and Batman is just a stone wall. You can't tell.
Probably something going on in there, but he spent his entire life just looking like that.
Yeah. And so the iconic trio goes to attack you before you teleport you guys out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. To teleport and probably relying on tremors to just fucking gravity sling us somewhere else. I should probably teleport back to the group and say, hey, all three of them are here.
Yeah, like time to go.
Batman's on his last legs, but the other two are fresh.
And even a last legs Black Lantern Batman is like enough to tip the scales, even if you think you can take the other two.
Probably. Getting the group consensus on that fucking fact.
So, the only real question is, what do you guys do about Bane?
We can take him. Travis, if you're saying anything, you're not coming through. Travis has died. Black Lantern's got to him.
Please,
Well,
you must get me out of here.
Yeah, he's been grabbed.
Yeah, hop in the rock. We'll tuck you in like we did with Kite Man. Just sort of like a pigeon into a grain silo. Just kind of an accidental grab. I like to think that we actually hit Kite Man on the way here. Just in the air, he was stuck to the front of the rock for like a second and a half.
That is pretty fucking funny. Man. I gotta use the toilet.
Yeah, if everybody wants to take a quick little bio break, now's a good time, and then we'll come back with a little wrap up for what's about to transpire. No.
And actually, now that the Eradicator is no longer actively trying to avoid the contact,
Yeah.
uh, can I do something stupid?
Yeah.
I want to teleport to him.
Okay.
Just Wayne right to his wherever he is.
Well, uh, it just so happens that where Eradicator is at the Fortress of Solitude.
Hey, sorry, don't mean to trespass. Give me 30 seconds. Waiting to see if he has to like teleport again immediately or not.
Well, I don't just start heat visioning you if that's what you mean.
I know we kind of got moral an issue, an intersect right now where we're kind of having some friction, so to say. But every Black Lantern in the galaxy is coming to turn Earth into essentially a barren moon. Sorry, every Red Lantern is coming to wipe the Earth of all life in an attempt to get rid of the Black Lanterns.
It's a good plan. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Oh, yeah, because I want these pathetic humans to worship me.
They can't worship you; they're all dead. You want to help us with that, and then resolve our bullshit after?
You want me to help you.
I mean, it's a mutual thing. We're both kind of between the rock and the hard place right now.
I tell you what, if I am named Emperor of the World, I will save this planet.
I don't have the power to do that. I'm just letting you know what's coming so that you don't, expend all of your energy chasing after fucking four yahoos and doom the planet you're trying to protect to some end because you're too weak to fight off the Red Lantern for yourself.
I'm not too weak. I'll live.
But the Earth won't. And then what will you be? Huh? What are you without something to protect? Without something to, keep orderly?
I don't know. I'm still probably cracking one of the top 10 strongest things in the universe.
I mean, sure, but the other fucking nine aren't gonna let you in on their shit.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and roll persuasion and see how persuasive you are in persuading me to be persuaded by your persuasiveness.
All right. I'm gonna hero point at the end of the session.
Uh, do you want uh to re-roll that then? Yeah, just re-roll that. That's right. That's how that works. You re-roll it and then you add 10 if
All
it's
right.
below that again. I was like, do we just add 10?
14.
No, no. This is 14, so 35. All right. So you're right that I would be, you know, king of the ash pile if I don't do anything. On the other hand, I don't do anything where I'm not the top dog, big cheese, head honcho. My name is Jeff.
My name Jeff.
He's getting
Buddy,
that F. So, uh, he wants to be in charge, and if you guys can't agree to that, then no deal.
I mean, you're gonna be the biggest fish just by showing up. If you got a plan, we're all happy to hear it out.
Yeah. So basically, we're gonna send in uh all of you strong big boys like Tremor and you guys got some lanterns and everything on your side here. You got you know Superman like characters. Um we want all of them, and we're going to just beat him down, them down as much as possible with all of our heaviest hitters. We're not going to put the weak guys up front like Deep Knight and Viv and have them get knocked out like they always do. Look,
I am
I,
not
look,
that weak-willed.
I'm knocking you out right now.
can I add a bit of info to your plan?
Yeah.
Uh, the combined efforts of a pink and blue lantern can remove the power from a red lantern.
Oh, he's a lantern now. Oh, well then maybe I can't just knock him out instantaneously like before. So I guess he can join the rest of us at the big boy table. Uh, but we're gonna have to send everything that we got at them at first to reduce casualties, and then uh, I will lead the rest of the B team to clean up any survivors.
Why aren't you one of the heavy hitters?
No, I'm the last line of defense.
I don't see why we wouldn't all just go in at once.
Because then I can't have them like soften you guys all up and become the strongest thing on this planet, hands down, with no competition.
I'm so tempted to just bring you somewhere you're not gonna like. I'm so tempted just to show you something you'd hate.
I mean,
You want to,
Eradicator's a dick. What can I say?
you want to take a short trip? You want to see something?
What? Don't forget, I move at like Superman speed, so anywhere you take me, I'm just gonna come back and mess you up if you like try to mess with me.
Oh no, something like that. Something like that. I'm just gonna thinking very hard about teleporting into that fucking alley. To that wonderful little alley in Gotham with the three hardest hitters in the world, boosted by fucking Black Matter energy.
Yeah, just let them, get a taste of. Yeah. But of course, that's not the Red Lanterns.
No, it's the Black Lanterns. They're also a problem. And if he kills us, like I want to put it across to him that if he kills everyone but him, wait, you know about the Black Lanterns, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
So no. So even if your plan goes off perfectly, we're all softened up. You come in for the kill. You snap our necks. You're the king of the world. You know what that means, right?
Um, I get all the bling bling.
It means 4 to 100 new Black Lanterns.
Oh, no, no, no. I was going to like what? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you my master plan. I gotta, yeah.
There's 3 of them. Like you're probably the strongest living person on the planet. There's 3 of them in one place right now that I do not think you could be.
No, no. I'm gonna use you guys to soften all of them.
We'll take a little trip.
I'm just saying, like if we all work together, I can eliminate every threat on this planet at once. I will kill like 100 birds with one stone.
Yeah, but if you don't work together in a way that's like equitable, odds are we'll lose, and then you will be alone against insurmountable odds.
Then I go to another planet.
Let's take a little day trip, huh? Come on, come on.
Look,
Consent to being teleported.
just say I'm in charge and can hang out behind you guys and wait for whoever emerges victorious to beat the crap out of them.
I'll call you the king of the world right now. All you gotta do is consent to being teleported.
Well, I will take that as a yes that you need my help.
So a yes to being teleported?
No, no, it's just a yes
Alright.
to being your leader.
I'm leaving. Make sure to bring all your fucking robots.
Oh, definitely. Without these, you guys won't stand a chance.
100%. They'll absolutely make the biggest difference.
But I do have a question though.
Of course.
What do you plan on doing about him?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
He points behind you.
What is behind me?
You turn around and behind you is a uh Flash, but like why is Flash here with evil Superman?
Is it same smells as the Flash that we rescued from the Speed Force?
No, this guy smells like uh the hot topic that
Dark Universe Think.
yeah.
Oh, hey, Bruce.
And with that, the Red Death runs through Wayne and explodes him into mist.
Well, I knew the risks going in. Time to roll up a new character.
Nope.
Oh,
But that is like, where that Wayne dies. But there is uh going to be something that happens, but for this part of the story, like you guys lose communication with Wayne after he like saw that, and like that Wayne is dead.
Man, this is about to get real fucking convoluted.
I mean, kind of.
Because like like if a Wayne dies and like that is a contracted Wayne,
Yeah.
Aren't we now doing like cleanup on aisle 6?
Great King Rat's already got it.
All right.
There's two things that are happening now. There's Hell Wayne, and also the Wayne that just got fucking vaporized is going to turn into a robot dog.
Oh boy. Maybe I should do some reworking through the process. Wait, maybe I should just turn my character on their head and make fucking Scylla the MC and Viv the minion or something. I don't know.
Oh, great.
I feel like I'm getting lamed.
Now Viv's jealous. Why couldn't the Red Death have run through me?
That wouldn't have done anything. I'm just wondering if it's a good time to get some more work done. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. Blech.
So
sleep on it.
So now you guys are aware of just how big this threat extends with the Dark Dimension dickheads and the Black Lantern bastards and the Red Lantern rebels. Rageaholics. They're dependent on Rageahol. So now we jump to one of the hells with Trigon and Wayne battling when suddenly what? Go.
Just Wayne suddenly twitching because he realized what happened.
Yeah. But suddenly a angel of impossible beauty appears. Light shines so brightly that you guys are forced to cover your eyes. And even Trigon is forced to be like, "Oh my god, who is it?" As Lucifer himself says, "Well, your battle has been amusing to watch. It seems that someone has usurped my claim over a soul. This cannot be. Trigon, I banish you to the nth dimension." And with a wave of his hand, Trigon is erased from this dimension. And Great King Rat, you and your soul are mine, but I have to collect under the terms of our agreement. I can't just kill you here and now, otherwise I would so kill you right here and now. But I'm not going to do that, mostly because I can't. But also, I'm going to play it off like I'm being the good guy, because I'm Lucifer. That's how I roll. And so now I'm going to erase your memory, including all of those millions of years of training. You now suck once again. And I'm going to send you back to Earth with no memory of this or Trigon or any of that. Go enjoy being useless. Bing!
Oh shit, now it's really fucking convoluted.
This has turned into an issue of Sandman now.
Yeah. I do like, some of the higher brow DC offerings. Dark Horse, and all of that too.
Agreed.
So, yeah, Wayne, you're back, but the last thing you remember was like uh, right before the time split.
So breaking into so Trigon being a threat or breaking into Felix Faust's
Yeah,
place.
yeah, right before Faust.
Trigon or no Trigon in the memories.
And where is Deep Knight in all this?
With the group, I assume. Good follow up question. Where did Wayne get dropped?
Um, no Trigon, and you are dropped uh right where you were taken out of the timeline, so you're back in Faust's mansion, but Faust isn't there because he's in witness protection.
Oh, cool. Gonna steal his shit.
A bunch of ninjas jump out.
Uh, gonna put it back.
They still are jumping out.
All right, gonna take it.
They continue to jump out. Yeah, swords. Shing, blah. High kick.
All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't want to be. Yeah.
As the ninjas attack you, you manage to fight some of them off. But this Wayne, doesn't have much of anything, and so you do have your regular good attacks and all of that, so you're able to like bite some of them and deflect and parry and dodge and all of that, but without your magic and your lantern powers, like you're back to just melee and stealth. And yeah, you start to dig straight down. Uh, what you managed to grab from Felix Faust is two very important objects. One is a ring. The ring is Faust's um, grandfather's ring that he told his ditzy girlfriend to grab, but she just didn't. And the other is a book, and that book details how Faust made his deal and all of the uh, things surrounding it, which are gonna prove handy for you guys, for Faust and for Wayne. It appears as well, but you don't know that right now, Wayne. Like you just happen to grab the right book on pure like comic logic, and you go back to uh, wherever you guys would have been at the time, which would be the Gotham Justice Hall, but you notice immediately that it's on lockdown from the government, and that would be when Tremor, you get a notice. Kite Man checking in. I have eyes on the rodent. Repeat, eyes on the rodent. as he like lands by where Great King Rat was. Wayne, it's me, Kite Man.
Hey, Kite Man, how you doing?
What are you doing out here? Let's get you back to base.
I'm at what's wrong with the old HQ?
What are you talking about? We haven't been at this headquarters for like a week and some days now.
You moved everything up from under me while I was at South, huh? Well, where'd Lex send us, huh?
Well, we are not working for Lex. You need to come with me in order to get your brain scanned. And he brings Great King Rat directly back to Viv unless you object.
I mean, I don't object.
No, I meant Great King Rat. Like
Oh,
Kite Man's
yeah,
not
his
gonna
opinion,
try
sorry.
to Kite Man's not gonna try to fight you, you know. But like he's like, come with me. Let's get you some medical attention.
fucking brain scan, huh? All right. You have a liquid lunch again today, Kite Man?
Kite Man has been sober for 2 weeks. You should know that. Ever since you had that intervention.
Okay, take me for the brain scan. I think I got no idea. So, stand me up.
Yep, so he flies you back. He's like, I don't want you to be walking. Just let Kite Man fly you. And Kite Man flies you back to Viv, and he reports to Viv. He's like, Viv, Kite Man here. Great King Rat is acting strange. I think maybe something is affecting his memory. He might have Finding Dory disease.
Well, that's a nostalgic smell. Nope. I know who that is. Still, we should see where everything is inside his head. That I'm going to snap my fingers and open the doorway in space and time, going, come on, let's come in. Let's come inside.
Whoa, Kite Man was not expecting that.
Were you not a part of the staff evacuation that happened some yiggledy yonks ago?
Yeah, but like I got there when the door was already open. Now you're just snapping your fingers and the door opens in front of Kite Man.
I'm gonna pick up the door and hold it under my arm and go like, yeah, I take this with me wherever I go. And then I put it back and go like, alright, come in.
Are you a wizard?
Such an archaic term. No, you could think of me more like a artificer. But yeah, basically, as far as you're concerned.
Kite Man doesn't know about all this.
Of course not. We should really hold a seminar for these things.
All right. So, go ahead and roll a medicine check, but you're gonna find that nothing's wrong, you know.
Of course. Best I got.
Oh, no, 19. So, what you are able to discover though is nothing's wrong. This is a healthy Wayne, but also this Wayne is millions of years old.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought.
So you would know then that the only way a Wayne could be this old is if it was the Wayne who had been with you.
Yeah, my lost Wayne. I had to
Yeah.
figure it was the orphaned one when the new one died.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go like, well, results are back. You have a bad case of memory loss.
I mean, alright, what do I do about it?
Not a lot. I'm not finding anything here that would indicate the condition is reversible. It's likely your memories have been stolen by magic. It's not a head injury or something that caused them to go away.
Oh, God damn it, I hate magic.
And quite a bit you lost by the information I'm getting from your cell architecture. You're millions and millions and millions of years old. Not that I'm all that surprised.
Well, I'm turning 50 in like 4 months. What are you talking about?
Well, this is really convoluted, but let me just put it this way. You got entangled in some time-related magic. And, well, things got complicated. Let's just say that from the perspective of the rest of the world, you actually aren't missing much. You only experienced millions of years of relative time. But you're still missing some key information. I'll have someone on my end cut together a nice informational video to get you up to speed. But as it stands, you're going to be a little behind. Can't replace all the arcane advancement you lost in the intervening time. Such a shame, such a shame.
So what have I... So what's happening? What's going on?
That is similarly complicated, and would require a very long-winded explanation. And would also require me to know what you do know, and what I would need to say, which I'm too scatterbrained to know all that off the top of my head.
I was in Faust's place for something. I don't remember why I went to Faust's place. Something was wrong, I think.
Yes,
The
sounds
gold,
reasonable.
the gold mask. Wait, I needed a dowsing rod or something to find the gold mask.
Man, I've completely forgotten all about that. I have no idea what he's talking about.
The black mask when he has the fake helm of fate.
Nope. I've completely lost the thread of that somehow.
Roman Sionis.
I remember it. We were going to go find him.
I think my memory is shoddy or something right now.
As of
stressed or
right
something.
now, you guys have convinced him to be a mostly benevolent gang overlord.
Or just to keep his shit below the board where we need to stop doing important stuff to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, but like he's really liking being loved, so like using the mask's powers, I mean, it may be a fake mask, but it is a fake mask of fate. So like it's still got some go-go juice, you know. And he's using it to create wealth and prosperity for him and his whole gang, and he's like spreading it around. It's really kind of sweet in a way.
I see.
He does take a couple people's faces off now and again. He is kind of a psychopath, so.
Makes sense.
But I mean, as long as it's like rival gang guys and everything, like, you know, whatever, you know.
Anyway, I really can't heal you, and I feel like there's someone else better suited to explain everything you're missing. Namely Tremor. So I'll deposit him in your care. I suddenly have extremely pressing business to attend to. And with that, I'm going to do exactly the thing I said I'm about to do.
Fucking shunting the rat out of your dimension right in front of Tremor.
Yeah, basically.
All right, hey big guy, how you doing? No Travis, absolutely none Travis. We're out of Travis.
Hey, Wayne.
During that time, Deep Knight is just training with the trainees.
Where the hell are we? What happened with the Gotham base? Why aren't we getting any I is the Golden Mask dealt with?
Yeah? You feeling okay?
Nah.
Hmm.
I feel uh Kite Man picked me up outside the Gotham base, looked like it was damn near burned down. Uh I I was in Faust's place, but it was dark and a bunch of fucking hooded figures came after me. I went and talked to Viv. She says I'm way older than I thought I was.
Weird.
Like orders of magnitude. Like I thought I was turning 50 this May, but she says I'm millions of years old.
Oh,
I don't remember any of it.
right. Well, this is the Gotham base now. The
Where's
old
my
one.
room? I wait. What's no? Please keep talking. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that the old one got kind of foreclosed upon by the UN when uh it came out that Lex was working with Brainiac, and he took off.
Uh, okay. So who do we work for now?
Us,
Us.
the people, technically.
Okay. Okay. I gotcha. That ain't too big a change. Where's Killer Moth at?
Probably in the computer room.
Didn't he leave a while ago?
Yeah.
I don't remember
I,
that.
Yeah, he's been
I
missing for, I don't know, 6 months almost, right? Yeah.
I do like the idea that Tremor just didn't notice.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he's your ex-husband, not mine.
Or just be like, wait, you mean the guy with the kite?
No,
He's
no,
over
no.
there.
I know Kite Man.
Yeah, and since he
Everybody
says
knows
his
that.
name every time he starts a sentence.
I need to go lay down for a minute. Where's my fucking room at in this place?
Yeah, I'll show past Wayne to his room.
Which, again, like, why doesn't Wayne know where his room is?
Well, he said he wasn't feeling well. He's asking all these
Oh,
weird questions. I don't know.
Did you
this
ever
ain't my.
did you ever get so sick you forgot where your room was?
Yes.
Really? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
which was ironic because it was the next room over.
And
I
during your
was
time heading to your room, Deep
I
Knight
was
is
extremely
heard
sick.
being thrown at a wall. He's like, "All right, now I need you to practice your."
Good, good. That's the same. All right.
Yeah, the constant state of Deep Night.
This ain't my room, David.
He's
Yeah, it is.
He's a bubbly punching bag.
No, this can't be my fucking room. There's all these fucking. This looks like somewhere Faust would sleep.
Yeah, you're a magic boy.
I hate magic.
Nah, you picked up that for dummies book, and then you were all over that shit.
Crema, I don't remember that.
That's weird.
I don't remember writing any of this. I don't remember making this. Wayne's just gonna pick up a picture on the wall of like the full group of like everybody with Hunter and Scylla and be like,
Yeah, we got everyone there. We got Viv, Deep Knight, you, me, Viv's weird child robot thing, Superman's kid.
so what? Crema, I don't. Who
I think he's
who
still
other?
in
I don't.
therapy at Harley Quinn's place.
Wait, we left Superman's kid at Harley Quinn's place.
Yeah, she's been real cool since I helped her open the bar. Club? Club. It's funny because it's also based on cards.
That is funny. Crema, what the hell happened? Where was I last? What did I do?
Uh, did Wayne tell us that he was going to the Fortress of Solitude to...
He probably would have said that he's gonna tell Eradicator what's about to happen so he doesn't fucking, kill one of us and ruin everything.
Yeah, you were heading off to talk to Eradicator.
Who is Eradicator? Is that Lex's crony?
You remember how Lex had two Supermen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one that wasn't a robot, but kinda is.
That must not have gone well, I guess. I don't. Can we call him or something? Maybe he knows what happened.
I mean, I don't know. He doesn't really like us.
Why the hell I go to talk to him?
So when the Black Lanterns, the Red Lanterns show up to kill everything, someone's coming to kill everyone on Earth, and I can't remember if it's the Black Lanterns or the
Right.
Red Lanterns. Well, this is also in game because
okay.
the events get very confusing sometimes.
For sure.
So even Tremor is like, someone's coming to kill everyone. It's either the Black Lanterns or the Red Lanterns. And we were going to stop it because, of course, we were. So you went to go tell Eradicator, hey, we're going to do this shit. Either join us or stay out of the way.
It's unknown right now what's going on with that ring.
All right.
As of right now, at this moment, it's just you guys talking.
We should try to call that guy maybe or something. I don't. Maybe he. I mean, just let somebody you hate like that walk out. But maybe he's gloating because he hit me with some kind of memory ray.
So, I mean, eventually you guys are all, together again, and you need to decide, as a team moving forward, what your uh priority is here, because you obviously have the Eradicator who you went to go see and now you can't remember anything. You have the Black or Red Lanterns who are coming to destroy the planet, and you guys know about the trio of Black Lanterns as well. So, uh, you know, what as a team are you going to do first?
Uh, so when my mic got cut out,
Yeah.
I was telling Wayne, want to go ask Viv if there's a way to call the Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, yeah. What do you say, Viv? Is there a technology roll you can make to try and hack the Fortress of Solitude's crystal phone system?
Your mic is muted if you're talking.
Yeah, I realized I was on layered Discord mute because I had to do something else. So the basic answer is probably not. Like, I'll be honest with you, that tech is really shonky. I could give it a crack, but
Yeah.
I don't think anything will happen.
Worst thing you can do is fail.
Yeah.
There are many worse things than that.
Nah.
Anyway, it is, I guess, just a tech roll. So here we go. Ha! Yeah.
Nope. It's not on any known grid. Like, they don't subscribe to AT&T.
Yeah, so I'm just like, no, that shit don't work. It don't matter too much. I'm gonna have a bitch of a time getting someone to slip through there. Maybe Pix will do it. He's the highest ranking Reaper on this world anyway.
It's fine. I'm sure he wouldn't be much help if we fucking did it. So we got red lanterns and black lanterns. I know about the black lanterns. I remember that. Or do I?
Nope, that was found out just after all of this.
What are these gangs or something? It shouldn't be too hard.
No, the Black Lanterns, like the undead versions of the Green Lanterns, except they resurrect other heroes.
Nope, not ringing a bell.
Ah. God, I wish that were me.
I mean, if the two rival factions, regardless of how much dick they have to swing at each other, they're gonna do it. And we can expect at least some casualties between the clash there.
I imagine as
Once,
such.
once they've softened each other up a little, we may have a decent chance of taking care of whoever's left.
Oh no, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Guy Gardner has organized the Red Lanterns, and they're going to make a coordinated attack and destroy the planet Earth from space.
That kind of seems out of our ballpark, huh?
Also, why is Bane here?
Seems
But he's a good guy.
doesn't-
I mean, sure, you can let him hang out.
oh, Bane's fine. Bane. Well, did you finally answer one of my fucking letters, Bane? You come to turn over a new leaf?
I can't walk.
I don't know why, but that phrase and that inflection makes me laugh.
They took my fucking legs.
Well, I mean, I have legs, but my kneecaps, I mean, look at them.
That happened a second time. Sorry about the first time, by the way.
No, it's just still from the first time. That shit doesn't just go away.
Yeah.
Seriously transforming into a fucking.
I don't have regeneration. You
Do you want me?
asshole.
Do you want me? Do you want me to install some new kneecaps for you? I thought someone would have fixed that by now.
Oh yeah, I just walked into the hospital and told them, "Oh, don't worry about insurance. I'll rob a bank next week."
Oh, hey! Hold up. Am I coming through? Am I coming through?
Yes, sir.
All right, hold up. No. We had you taken to a LexCorp facility where you got medical treatment.
Yeah, right.
Granted, it was a LexCorp facility, so it probably wasn't any good, but still.
LexCorp, all they did was keep me confined
Yeah.
on a steady drip of the venom, keeping me addicted.
Holy shit! I thought somebody would have come along and fixed that by now. I honestly ought to heal you up.
The red ring did cure me of my venom addiction, though.
That's good.
Also, question: do I have my blue lantern ring?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So soon enough, you start seeing a blue fish sort of float by, like one of the abyssal kinds.
Yeah.
Awful. Stop doing that. Whatever you're doing that's making anglerfish appear around us, please stop it.
And Deep Knight sort of pops around the corner and says, "Sorry, for to have it. I just usually enjoy the company of the abyssal fish." And he sort of like claps his hands together, and the light sort of returns to his ring.
I need to clone him some new kneecaps. I wonder how long it takes to grow a kneecap.
Deal with it. Sorry that you got left like this. We'll make it up to you. We'll get you bionic kneecaps, maybe some big metal caps. I don't know.
Those honestly, it's really uncomfortable if you just replace the joint. I recommend new organic kneecaps or replace the legs as a whole, fresh from the wrapper. It's way faster the second way, but anyway.
You want new big metal legs?
Or like organic kneecaps, like your old ones.
You could get backward facing legs and jump.
I would not recommend that.
Like big animal legs, like a fucking kangaroo.
I would settle for being able to stand up.
Okay, so let me make that simple for you. Cyber legs or new kneecaps, A or B?
I mean, it just sounds really cool to be like Cyberbane.
Alright, fine. Cyber legs it is.
The man doesn't want to skip Cyber Leg Day.
I
Make
This is
sure
going
you
to-
install some rockets.
This is going to sound weird coming from me, but I don't particularly like cyborgs.
Oh,
Viv is
trust
gonna
me,
make
this
a
will be
fucking-
cool.
Alright. Let me see. I'll just schedule you an appointment with my girls.
I want rockets.
They'll take you down the checklist.
What if instead of legs, you just had one big rocket?
Viv is not a cyborg, so they're not self-hating.
So yeah, you guys give Bane the old Wizard of Oz treatment. You know,
They give them the fucking classic. This is a simple procedure. We will start by amputating your legs.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he is grateful enough, you know, that he told you about the Red Lanterns and everything, but now he's like, you know, it's time to get serious. What are we going to do? I'm not much use to you without my venom, and I hesitate to get hooked on that again.
Oh, you should go home.
Well, if anything, it sounds like we need to get in contact with the other lanterns about this situation.
How many fucking lanterns are there?
Oh, way the fuck too many is the short answer.
Like 60?
That's a major low ball.
And Deep Knight just sort of taps his toes a bit and then says, well, we could try and figure out a way of finding one that knows how to combat the Red Lanterns. Wasn't there one called the Indigo Lantern Corps?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Jeez, whatever hit you must have really erased your memories.
I guess. So how many? Anybody gonna answer my fucking question? How many fucking lantern cores are we actually dealing with?
Oh, cores, we're dealing with
The colors of the rainbow plus black.
yeah, essentially. Two of them you could consider our direct enemies, and the rest are refusing to help, so basically all of them are our enemies.
Not exactly. I didn't sense any hostility from all of them.
Those who leave you for dead are not exactly down for a good write-up in my book. But you're free to have whatever opinions you want.
Hey,
I imagine if we were just to have a nice talk with them, they would be our.
we are well-wishers in that we don't wish you any specific harm.
What fair weather friends we try to maintain. Alright. I'm starting to get bothered that no one's returning my calls. I have to go check on something again. Viv is going to disappear once more.
Alright, so I'm gonna make a wild guess here. Deep Knight, are you a lantern now?
Indeed, I am. Hope. The blue one.
Then go talk to them. You think if it's fucking talking's gonna work, go talk to them.
Well, if I don't know if the ring itself is like a phone. I'm sort of new to the whole thing, but I'll try. And
You could go
Knight is going to
physically.
try and and use his ring to contact any other Blue Lantern rings.
There are no Blue Lantern rings nearby for you to contact in that manner.
And after Deep Knight sort of tries to do that, he sort of realizes this and says, I think this thing has a range thing.
It's also a fucking lantern ring. They make you fast, don't they? Go fly and talk to them.
Do I know where the exact location of the Blue Lantern rings are, DM?
You know where the core is, but the individual Blue Lanterns you can only sense within a range.
And Deep Knight sort of says, well, based on the knowledge in my head, I do know where the Blue Lantern core is, so maybe I could fly over there, and hopefully there are some Blue Lantern fellows over there.
Hopefully. That's what I was kind of not even hinting at. That's what I've been telling you to do.
Do you wish to come with me?
Where is it? If it's in space, no. I can't breathe in space.
Huh. So I'm basically alone?
I mean, I can go with you if you want.
That would be appreciated.
Yeah.
And so, Deep Knight prepares for his journey to the Blue Lantern Corps and hopes and waits for Viv to come along after they're done with their stuff.
I'm gonna let you know that they're not gonna be done soon, because now that the old Wayne's dead, I suddenly have a bunch of things I need to do. Sorry, the new Wayne is dead. This is technically the old Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm busy.
So, Deep Knight is going to be doing this alone.
You take Scylla with you.
And Deep Knight, after realizing that, peeks over to Viv and says, could I possibly borrow Sylve?
It's Scylla, and yeah, sure.
Good.
Viv, I
Scylla?
was gonna say Viv hangs up kind of hastily, and Scylla kind of reports before you even call out to them.
Oh, wow. You're quite the brisk. You're quite the sudden companion. Listen, I need to head over to the Blue Lantern Corps in hopes to find any of the Blue Lanterns there and then communicate with them to see if they really are on. To see if they can be on our side in dealing with the Red Lanterns. And Deep Knight then sort of like clears his throat to death and says, and I really would like some a second hand in in communicating with them. Would that be all right?
They're going to point straight up and go like, flying.
Yes, we are going to be flying.
And then they're going to kind of hover around you for a moment, and you're going to see them. You're going to feel them engage to your back. You are now giving them a piggyback ride.
Alrighty. Deep Knight sort of like marches outside, but before he exits, he says, "Gentlemen, I will see you soon enough." And he bolts out in a blue flash.
All right. So, Tremor, you were going along too. Yes? No?
Coming through.
Yes, now?
I said, yeah, I'm going in a faster gray flash.
Yes. And so, flying side by side through outer space, you guys make it to the Blue Lantern Corps, where indeed there are many blue lanterns. Many blue lanterns besieged by a bevy of uh, other forces trying to destroy their core. And all you see is the blue lanterns putting up a huge wall, like a castle wall, all around them. And you see balls of energy being launched against the castle walls of these blue lanterns and like smashing into them, and that is where we draw to a close for this session of Doomsday Aftermath. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good
Good gaming!